Sarah walked into the office on her first day, a mix of excitement and nerves fluttering in her stomach. Mark, a senior manager with a kind smile, greeted her warmly and showed her around. As they collaborated on projects over the next few weeks, Sarah found herself drawn to Mark's intelligence and easygoing nature. She couldn't help but smile whenever he was near. But Sarah knew the company had a strict policy against relationships between superiors and subordinates. The thought of jeopardizing her career for a workplace romance terrified her. So she started trying to hide her smile, especially when Mark was around. She tried to act professional and distant, suppressing her growing feelings. Mark noticed the change in Sarah's behavior. He saw her bright smile fade whenever he approached, replaced by a forced neutrality. Confused and a little hurt, he decided to talk to her. One afternoon, he found her in the break room, staring out the window. "Sarah, is everything all right?" he asked gently. "You seem different lately." Sarah hesitated, her heart pounding in her chest. "It's just, she stammered, avoiding his gaze. "I'm worried about office politics." Mark frowned. "What do you mean?" Taking a deep breath, Sarah confessed her feelings and her fears. "I really enjoy working with you, Mark. And I think I might be developing feelings for you. But I know the company policy, and I don't want to cause any trouble." Mark was silent for a moment, processing her words. Then, a soft smile spread across his face. "Sarah," he said, "I've been feeling the same way. But I understand your concerns. We'll figure this out. We'll be discreet and professional at work. Our feelings are valid, and there's no need to push them away. You should express them and not let fear and anxiety drive your decisions." Sarah looked at him, hope flickering in her eyes. "Really, you mean it?" "I do," Mark replied, reaching out to take her hand. "We can take things slow, be respectful of the company's rules, and see where this goes." From that day on, Sarah and Mark found ways to spend time together outside of work. They went for coffee, took walks in the park, and shared their dreams and fears. Their connection deepened, and their love grew stronger. Over time, their colleagues started to notice the subtle signs, the shared glances, the inside jokes, the undeniable chemistry. But Sarah and Mark were careful to maintain a professional demeanor at work. After a year, Mark moved to a different role and asked Sarah out on a date. He knew that the company policy was no longer a barrier between them. One evening, Mark took Sarah to a romantic restaurant and made sure she felt beautiful. It was the type of evening that they could both talk about for years to come. After that night, they both knew that something special was brewing, and they knew that marriage was the next step, and in a year's time, they were married. Sarah had a beautiful day at her wedding and never had to hide her smile around Mark again. They built a beautiful life together, based on honesty, respect, and unwavering love. Of course, not every issue was resolved in their relationship. They still had to navigate the challenges of balancing their careers and personal lives. And there were still some unanswered questions about the long-term impact of their early secret romance on their professional reputations. Perhaps these questions will be answered in a follow-up video or research study. If you enjoyed this heartwarming story, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.